Okay. Are human women defective? For the most part, majority of them, yeah. Now, are all of them defective? No. How many are defective, say, out of 10? Out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10 are defective. And how can you tell? Well, lots of ways. Just look at the world. Look at the society. The women have the herding instinct. So they actually make everything happen. They actually herd everything to occur. You know, it's a funny situation. It's a funny scenario. Nothing don't really happen without the women. It can't happen. In other words, the New World Order, the world couldn't be taken over and made crazy unless the majority of the women were crazy. If the majority of the women were sane, then the world couldn't go the way that it's going. It'd be impossible. Because the women carry the love vibration. So, see, the system, it's not even the 7 out of 10. It's not even their fault, really. It is their fault, but it isn't. It's the system. The system indoctrinates them. The system makes them feel inferior. The system makes them feel like they're not enough. And it does it through advertising, man. And, you know, since women have certain characteristics, you know, competitiveness, a desire to be attractive and be able to, you know, instinctually, you know, get a good hunter, you know, the better male, the stronger male, goes all the way back to the caveman times, you know. That aspect of them has been manipulated. Now, is it, you know, so is it good or is it bad? It's terrible. It's terrible because fall right into the system. And then, you know, they'll ostracize people that don't emulate the system. But the ones that emulate the system are nuts. They're crazy. Like, for instance, I was having a conversation today with one of the ones that are defective. And she said that we were having a conversation, something came up, and then it was like tree huggers or whatever. And so she said that the trees need to be cut down because they'll grow back. Now, see, that's defective because it takes some trees hundreds and thousands of years to grow. The ecosystems will be created from the trees in some places. Rainforests, all kind of places like that. You know, you got the wildlife that lives there. You got the whole entire system of life surrounded around these trees. And she actually thought it was okay, just cut them down and plant some more. And she's actually one of the better defective ones. She's intelligent. Now, you know, now a guy gets to run his mouth about, it's tough to criticize women because of history and the oppression and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, you gotta be like, well, you know, do you have any experience? Well, sure I do. You know, well, how much experience do you have? How many women have you slept with? Toltec, you know, a couple hundred, at least. So yeah, I'm talking from experience. I know what I'm talking about. And then they got 4 words that they use basically. 4 words. So guys that are, you know, sensitive guys that think, you know, the ones the women don't like, you know. Here, I'm going to give you a little secret. If you want to manipulate them, because that's all they need to be manipulated, okay, because there's somebody going to manipulate them, so you might as well be you. Just center your conversation around these 4 words. Good, like, happy, and special. I'll say it again. 4 words only. Good, like, happy, and special. That's their basic vocabulary. So all you got to do is, let's use it in a sentence. It's good, I like it, it makes me happy, I feel special. Now think about that. So tomorrow, you guys that think, when you're sitting around at dinner with, you know, you're in a house full of women, and it's 20 of them, and 15 of them are defective. Just if you want to control them, they're kind of like robots. Just get them talking. Just get the conversation geared towards good, like happy, and special. Get them talking about what's good, what they like, what makes them happy, and how special you, and then make them feel special. And that's pretty easy, because most women have an inferiority complex, so they feel kind of stupid. All you gotta do is just tell them how smart they are, and you'll be in there like a bird. Okay, so you good guys are the ones they try to make feel impotent. Okay, but don't do it. Don't give in to it. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it, because they're negative. Okay, they think negative. First thing that come out of their mouth is, I don't like. Okay, so they think in negative phrases. So just remember that. And I remember watching this general back about 10, 12 years ago on 60 Minutes, and they were asking her how she felt about women in combat, women on the front line in combat. And she said she didn't think it was a good idea. So they asked her why, 60 Minutes. And she said because of the way that women are. She said women will play victim and get special favors. Now, we all know that's true. I mean, what do women do today? They have this new thing where they actually will provoke guys to stalk them. And they'll play victim. Or they'll go to work dressed the sluttiest way in the whole wide world. And when some guy just says something like, hey, you look good, they will actually go file a sexual harassment suit. It's insane. And then you got serial killers are just increasing exponentially on women. And why is that? Because the guys that are serial killers are like serious thinkers, and the stupid women like to stress the serious thinking guys out and honor idiotic, shallow men, that just want to tell them how good their breasts look or how good their butt looks. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, don't give in to it. And don't serial kill them. Just manipulate them. But they want to be done to them anyway, no matter what they say. No matter what they say. They want to be manipulated. Now, should you still love them? Yes, still love them. Because sometimes, if you do that, some of them will wake up. Because women ain't that fucked up, for real. Okay? But, it's like Neil Donald Walsh said in Conversations with God books, you earn the right to incarnate as a woman. It's a privilege. And if you really think about that, that's true. And as far as superiority of the sexes, if anybody was superior, which neither one is, but if anybody was, wouldn't it be a woman? I mean, man, we don't have a period. We don't have breasts and curves and all these crazy inclinations to paint our face and to run around and shop and, we have to call our girlfriends just to tell them we were thinking about them. And, I mean, that's pretty dynamic overall. I mean, men don't really care, So I would say, that the key to controlling the negative matrix, the negative system of mind control, manipulation, is to think positive and be positive as you can. I know it's hard for you guys that think and can see the manipulation because you're around a bunch of women that don't see it, and if they do, they don't want you to express it because then they're not right. That's another disease these women have today. This being right crap. It's unbelievable. They just want to be right. At all costs. It don't matter if you're telling the truth. They're not right. So they're going to stress you out. Don't let them stress you out. In the absence of compromise, the greater force prevails. Be the greater force. Think positive. Don't let them stress you out. Why? Because they're fucking nuts. Off their rockers. Period. Just watch them tomorrow. They'll just talk. talk, 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 and they won't shut up. They just won't shut up.